Okay. Sorry. Anyway, hi. That was unexpected. Hi, everyone. How are we doing? It's time for Dark Souls 2. What an intro. I know, I'm so good at those. Okay. So to explain Dark Souls 2, my experience with Dark Souls 2. I played Dark Souls 1 a lot. I went through on my strength build at least 4 times. I did several dex builds and never finished the game. And I did one sorcery run with LB never finished. Probably get back to that later. However, 2, I have finished the original Dark Souls 2. And then I finished one run of Scholar of the First Sin, which was on my old computer, so I don't have any saves. I have a character here now that I was fucking around with to see how the game functioned and all that. So I have gone through this game maybe twice, maybe a couple more times, but I've only finished it twice. Again, as a strength build, and I don't even remember what my build was, if I even did anything different when I went through Scholar. So anyway, I'm excited. How are you, Z? Oh shit, why is this not? There we go. Get that out of the way. We're gonna start a new character. We gotta watch the intro movie and all that stuff. Dark Souls 2 was really fucking cool when it came out.
Perhaps
I honestly...
you've seen it. Maybe
this intro,
in a
too, is so
dream.
fucking hype.
A murky, forgotten land.
Tortured by the arachnids. Do you have like a spider following you around all day? He's just like, hey, and you're like, ah!
Souls may mend your ailing mind.
Like, how weird and cool is this
You
intro,
will
though?
lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built
This is
a
like
great
2009
kingdom.
or some shit.
I believe they
So cool
called
looking.
it Drang Lake.
I think video
Perhaps
games nailed
you're
CG
familiar.
long before
Now,
movies did.
How could you be?
Honestly.
But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
Just something about the style of video game cutscenes that just hits way different than CG movies do. And I've seen a lot of CG movies. Oh, everything's gonna respawn now.
like a moth drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
Really though, how fucking cool is that? I don't know, I love that intro. Okay, so we don't get to character creation, obviously, for a little bit. There's a whole cutscene, but there's a little intro area. I do have an idea for how I'm going to build this character. I know exactly what I want some of my stats to be. I love it. It's so cool. It really got me way more interested in this game when I already was gonna play Dark Souls 2, but watching that intro movie, I was so ready to fucking go. We got 2 things to grab before we do anything. Pretty sure it's this little pathway. Yeah. Look, feet. And then we got a big fat guy. These guys are fun. Hey, buddy. I need you to move. Over here. Big fucking spikes on your desk. Oh, on your desk. Oh, jeez, yeah. You just sat there staring at it, like, leave. Oh. You crushed it and it scuttled away. That's terrifying. I hate it when you smash a bug and it still lives. And you don't know where it is. That's the worst.
To be the ruckus? Oh my, your face.
Looney's
The
eyes?
face
Wow.
of the curse.
You just wanted some bugs to eat. It was being friendly.
An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you? You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them. Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed. What is your name?
We gonna do names around here. Oops. There we go.
At least you know your own name.
Yeah, pronounce it. Come on.
Here's
Say it out
your
loud, woman.
reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Private Prime Gaming. Oh.
Take a
That's weird. That's not a
closer
thing that I have set up.
Who do you think it's supposed
Anyway, thanks for
to
the
be?
sub. 18 months.
Think back. Deep into your past.
Yeah, I don't know if Prime Gaming
Yes. It's an effigy
subs
of
work.
you.
They should. have to look into that. Little human effigy. Okay. So, class, we are going to be a cleric. Just for the stuff. And our gift, I don't really care, but we're gonna go with a bonfire aesthetic. Okay. Build. But okay, perfect. Let's be fucking ripped. Face. Random. That's the most normal looking one. These are just gonna get more and more monstrously scary as we move on. There we go. Goblin face. I've turned into Bert. Oh no. Sorry, let me look into the sub thing. Because I thought that was set up. Huh. Yeah, that's actually not a thing I can... For Prime Gaming? I can set something for Prime paid upgrade. And pay it forward, and then a resub. And then subscription and all that stuff, but not... Interestingly, not Prime Gaming. I wonder why. So this is not going to show your name, but we'll just do this. Oh, that didn't do anything either. Why is that broken? How is that broken? Not doing anything. What? Okay, well, things broke. Whoop. Do other things work?
What happened?
Okay, sound still works, at least for me. They may have changed things. Okay. Okay, well that'll be something I have to look into. I don't know if I'll be able to solve it now. I think something just broken with that. Do other videos play? Pull up. Just to see it's not a problem with me, you know? No, okay. Like, nothing happened. Interesting. Do I have any other channel rewards that trigger through this? I don't even remember.
We did it! We did it!
works fine. So it's just my video stuff? What if I test this?
We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray!
Does the follow thing work? Part of it works, but nothing else. Oh, I did anonymize those. It doesn't play sound anymore. Could play sound, but I disabled it all. Well, yeah, I mean, StreamOut updated. I didn't know anything was broken because the subs worked last time. Until 1.0.1. So it's a recent break. And this works.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always
Let
watching.
me see then. Just a quick look at this. Okay, yep, it's still pointing to the same video. Video alerts. Oh. It's so weird. Okay. Am I not? Maybe I'm not connected. Hang on. Where did that go? Yes, I am not connected to OBS anymore. That is why. Why am I not connected? You know what? This might have broken when I lost internet. Because I'm gonna have a different number for my IP address. Hang on. Yep, that is exactly the problem. There we go. Hooray! Troubleshooting! And knowing what I'm doing. Okay, let me... Oops. I need to minimize that. I go into...
Blizzard.
That's always gonna work. Wondering if there's gonna be a history somewhere. There used to be. I just don't know where to find it. Also, it's different. History. Oh, it doesn't tell me fucking anything about what I need to know. When was that? Of course, it's not time stamped. Oh. See this one?
俺の勝ちだ!
I found everything. We're good. We've done it. There's your thing. Okay. Back to the creating a weird goblin creature. No, I like this one. It's more frumpy. We're always going to be wearing a helmet, but we are going to change the hair, obviously, because we need a ponytail. There we go. It's Bert. Bob the Tomato. We need a tattoo. How about... I don't know where this tattoo is. Oh, I see it now. There we go. Dragon face tattoo. There we go. Can I get it? Wait, can I get this? There we go. Now I have a dragon around my eye. We'll make it a better color. Hardly tells dragon. There, by better color, I just mean different color. Perfect. Is this my true self? It sure is.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think.
What's the chicken lady from Banjo-Tooie?
Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know.
I never played Tooie. I watched someone play it. No.
Go through the door and trot along to the
I know she has very interesting mechanics.
Remember, hold on to your souls.
Hold on to your souls.
They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
They're not wrong. I will. Canary Mary. That was her name. Weird thing with Banjo-Tooie and Canary Mary. If you're too good at the race, if you're too good at racing her, she will beat you every time. There's no way around it. That's just how it works. But if you kind of are shit at the beginning, and then get real good later, you win. And that's how you beat, like, the final challenge or whatever. It's really stupid. Hooray, a human effigy.
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveler, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place?
With a face like this, I
This
guarantee you
lost,
there's a story behind it.
decayed kingdom.
Anyway, these ladies, I don't remember if there's a requirement for it, but I can come back here and reset all of my stats. So, really good quality of life change already. I can come back here if I fuck up and fix all my problems. Now, I'm already gonna have a really weird problem. In that, one, I can't break this thing, and two, I have a mace. I don't have the strength to actually wield my mace properly. Which is really weird as my starting weapon. So, yeah, there's that. The other thing that is interesting about this game, it was supposed to be way, way darker, like lighting-wise. It was supposed to be way darker, which is why I have a torch. And then they were like, actually, players didn't like that. So they brightened the whole game up, but there's still torches everywhere, so there's gonna be, like, torches like these things. I can light all these. But there is, like, no need for that. Where is the torch, though? I know I just picked it up. I thought it was a weapon. Embarrassing to me. Huh. I could have sworn I picked up a torch. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I can light those with a torch. For no reason. Also, this place is fun to say. This is the Things Betwixt. Good name. Good name. I wonder what that guy's doing. Now, would a dagger be better for me? Six dexterity. I can't wield anything. We're gonna stick with the mace though, because the mace actually kicks out. Oh, and these are tutorials. Just... you can also skip all this. I'm not going to, though. I want to grab all this stuff and, you know, be kind of thorough like I usually am. Very important. I feel like I should be worried.
You! Give us smooth! Yes, you! Give us silky!
Okay, so I never went back to do anything with him, but there's a bird's nest in the Undead Asylum in Dark Souls 1, and this is the same shit. It's these little guys, and you can give them a small and silky stone. I didn't give it to it. I'm not close enough. My bad. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I didn't back up far enough.
Yeah! Silky smooth!
Silky smooth. They're baby birds.
You! Give us smooth! Yes, you! Give us silky!
I think I have to rest at a bonfire or whatever for that to actually take hold, though, the switch. But if not, then whatever. I just lost a rock. Oh, I thought there was a way to go over here. No, there's not. Bread for birds. Perfect. Take the ladder with my bare feet. Oh, also, so we were mentioning last stream how basically things are always different every game. So in Dark Souls 1, if you wanted to slide down a ladder, you had to not press a direction and then hold in B. That's not true anymore. Now you have to be moving, and when you hold B, you sprint down the ladder. So get ready for that. This game also was when they switched the jump mechanic. But I believe in Scholar they made it an optional thing. So in this game, when you're sprinting and you click the left stick, that's how you jump. I switched it back to B because I hate the stick jump one. But yeah, so originally it was just a different way to jump. A lot of the mechanics are also slightly different. I am not interested in getting into the technical side of what exactly is different, because I don't know most of it, but I know it's different. I want to say that this one, adaptability, actually lets me, I drink Estus faster? And, like, shit like that. Like, it gives me more iframes and stuff like that. Like, it's like it helps not be annoyed with the game. It's the not be annoyed with the game stat. You drink Estus so fucking slow in this game, unless you put stuff into adaptability. But yeah, most of the stuff will be life gems. Oh, hey man. Oh, time we can't go that way. He looks so sad over there, though. Okay. No, I don't think there was a way for me to get up there. No. Okay. Then we will continue. We'll get the thing to get rid of the stone guy later. I think we've turned the beginning area into a PvP arena. Good stuff. And welcome to Majula. It's a very pretty area. I like it a lot. They really went hard on this water shader down there, or the water whatever it's supposed to be. Besides it being slow motion, water doesn't really work like that. It does look so nice. Good water. A+. And this is the hub area. Only play like 2 hours of this game? Well, I think you need to start playing the game then. So next big difference with this game. One, I can fast travel right away. So I can go back to that other area, everything. And how this game works is very much it uses a hub and spoke kind of method. So you start here, you go a direction, you do that direction, you do things, you keep going in that direction, and you come back here and you take a new direction and you do that kind of stuff, and you keep going. And sometimes you can do the first bit of the spokes, then come back, then do the next bit for the boss, and it's pretty good. They did a really good job with that. Bloodborne everything turned out alright. Yeah, Bloodborne is very different. I feel like if Dark Souls doesn't click with you, Bloodborne will. For a lot of people. And then you can come back and play Dark Souls.
Are you the next monarch?
And then you get this lady.
Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse. I will remain
Not my
by
favorite
your
level up
side
lady.
till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
Miss Bear Zeeklest, yes.
Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul.
But yeah, the level up lady is going to be a thing, making a comeback from Demon Souls. The Emerald
Bearer
Herald,
of the
that's me.
curse, seek misery. For misery, you will never meet the king with a soul so seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls.
Look for
Their
big
souls
souls.
will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away.
Man, can I just touch you and level up
Bearer of the
already?
seek soul, seek lest.
There we go. Seek less. We made it. Oh, she doesn't touch me. My bad. Sorry. That made it. That makes it so much more awkward. I'm so sorry. I have to touch all the other ones.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate.
Trust me,
This
I can
is
smell
Majula.
everything.
It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drangleic these days, there are very few places like that. I am Solden. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody.
Wish more games went less realism or bullshit like fucking waves, right? And like, it's not even like unrealistic, but they just like kind of just take realism and they play with it a little bit. Like, this place is really pretty, and even though that's a 2D matte painting off in the distance, like it looks great, but like not realistic. I don't know. What I think is annoying, and what I think Dark Souls really nails for me, is I like realistic looking things, but every time someone's like, don't do realism, they do stylized, and then it becomes like a weird kid's cartoon. And I don't know, it doesn't hit the same for me, but like this right here, this kind of like grounded fantasy shit, love it.
Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain.
Realistic, like 2010 highest graphics realism, yeah.
I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself.
I have 530 of them.
Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one.
We love baked in
What we
lighting.
call the curse is traceable to the
I'm
soul.
a big fan of baked lighting.
Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really. There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls. And wherever you go
Face
from
out,
here,
sir.
you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now. Like I have.
Well, I'm sorry, buddy. Maybe
Do
I'll make you
you
feel
ever
better.
cry out for help?
Every morning.
The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn.
Oh, that's what the Alt F4 is for.
If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid. Protection is yours if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
I don't... There's another blue covenant, I think, in this game. Let me check if that's the right one. Yes, this is the way of blue. This is, if I get invaded, someone will be summoned to help me. I'll take it. The other one is the Blue Sentinels, and those are the people that get summoned.
That is a wise decision.
Oh yeah, we'll do it, why not?
People are weak, but the Blue Sentinels watch over us in their benevolence. Let the Sentinels cradle you in their embrace.
And I was a Blue Sentinel for a while. I wasn't very good at it, but it was funny sometimes. I personally, I'm a big fan of the PS2, GameCube era backlighting stuff. Mostly because then it was automatic and I didn't have to draw it into my own textures.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, but now somebody's gone and locked.
I'm gonna find a key for him. Hi, Boobs. I'm gonna go check out those birds real quick. How are you today, Moves? Recently finished Alice Madness Returns. Is that the first game or the second game? And I'm pretty sure that's the second game. Three platformer, yeah. Okay. I've made a terrible wrong turn. And I'm good. I have made a mistake. Pretty sure this was the way. I said you just can't walk back. I'll have to teleport. I don't remember this. Oh, I just wasn't looking hard enough. My bad. Yeah, this is not the way I wanted to go anyway. This is probably where I'm going to go first. No. We're going to go to Hyde's Tower first. And that's somewhere else. Unless I have to do something for that. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, I didn't actually... my taint bones didn't hurt as much as I thought they would today. We need to go up this way. Wait. Well, wait, we need to do something on our way back, too. Sorry, we gave birds a rock. And we need to go check that out. So I'm pretty sure it refreshes when you touch a bonfire. I hope it's still there. Maybe it was that. Maybe that was the item on the ground anyway, and I should have just picked it up. We'll see if it's still there. If it's not, then I just lost a rock and whatever. And then I'll know for the future. Crimson Water. Okay, so yeah, it was already switched over. So, Moobs, what would you name this character? I have a giant nose. I just went random a whole bunch. I think I look kind of like... I have a dragon tattoo on my face. That's the yellow shit on my face. What would you call me? I look like Bert from Bert and Ernie a bit. And I also went with Canary Mary, the bird lady from Banjo-Tooie. And Zia's come up with a lot of names. Angry. Is the yellow bird a triangle? Did I kind of make that work? Am I an angry bird? I think there is a drop down somewhere around here, isn't there? Yes, right there, right there. Okay, there's a trail over there. I didn't play a lot of Angry Birds. The red bird has a triangular beak? Okay. Also, the camera's going to be very weird to control for me, because sometimes I can move it really gently, and then other times it's like, and it can't really decide what it wants to be. So that'll be a really weird one for me. Okay, this is not the way I want to go. This is the way I want to go, but not the way to the thing that I was trying to do. Further down? No, I'm just not. It's gonna be a drop down somewhere. Okay. Probably exactly where I was, and then I'm gonna fall off and die instantly, and it'll be hilarious. He's trying to get over there. But that's much better looking. Okay. Cleric things. And I've got 2 sacred charms. And I don't have requirements for either one of those. Okay, cool. And now we've got binoculars. So we can see better. Oh, yeah, okay. So I could have gone here if I wanted to. Now, I'm gonna break these. Ma'am. And we need 1 more strength. Now we can use our mace properly. Let's meet the rest of the town. And then we'll continue on. And up here is another covenant, I think? Yeah. The PvP covenant, I want to say. I wonder why they decided to make them like Homeward Bones. Like, that's just weird. Hey, buddy.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
Well, too rich for my blood, man. What do you think you're doing, man? There's no one here. What? No, to lower your prices. No one can afford that. I was hoping I could just roll off the edge. Anyway, yeah, that's Mullen. He's the armor guy. And here's the town hall. It's a nice hole. for everybody. And then now here's the murder pigs. These things are absolutely gonna fuck me up. Watch. Look at them! Look at them! Look how much they hurt! They're so tiny! Fucking pigs! Ah. Please, pigs, leave me alone. All I did was walk nearby. It's too much. Barely hit them. It's terrible. Do I have a jump attack? I don't feel like I do. Huh. Okay. Guess I'm just timing it wrong. I don't seem to have a forward something attack. We'll work on it. This is locked? It's not fucking huge. Now for the best character. The absolute best character, and I'm pretty sure the bug still exists. Hang on. Check this. Can I... here? No? Maybe they fixed it. You can talk to her through a wall, as far as I know. But anyway, yeah, best character. Oh, there she is. Sorry, best character. Can I still? Maybe. I thought you could talk to her through the wall. I'm pretty sure you could in the original game. Anyway, best character. Check out this character. Look at it. Absolutely best.
Undead, are we?
Fucking talking cat. Best cat.
One without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
It's always time to be chatting with a cat. I love you.
Suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway?
Fucking pompous
you
cat.
Smell
He's my favorite.
wonderful.
Oh. Do I? And this ring is fantastic. And that ring also comes in handy for the town hall.
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful? Nothing suited you, I presume?
Nah, just too poor.
Well, that's dismaying.
You think it's steel? No? Okay. Anyway, best NPC ever. And I think that's it? More people should show up, I think, we find more NPCs. But we're gonna go this way. Mostly because I think the first boss by Hyde's thing is easiest. Illusory wall. Secret ahead. Perfect. Secret. So, this is not a secret wall. I know it's not a secret wall. But secret walls work differently in this game too. And it's kind of annoying. But it's true. It's how it works. You don't hit them anymore. You have to hit A on them. And then there's Ferrous stones as well that also open secrets. I think there is one wall that you have to hit instead of hit A on to open it. And then everyone's first death. Hooray, a human effigy. Oh, right, I'm not going to Hyde's Tower. This is where I don't technically want to be here, but this is the first area. So, we'll just deal with it. It's, whoop, hello. Oh man, those pigs really fuck me up. So yeah, we'll deal with it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's a good first area. Gonna need you to come up onto land, man. This is too. Woo! Oh no! I'm dead. Hooray! Could not dodge. Out of the way. Not backwards, anyway. Crunch, 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 exactly. I became the vegetable. Just slowly waiting on it to open. Alright. Got you this time, man. Let's go. Revenge! Also, I feel like this game does you dirty, like, very quickly, because you're always kind of looking down when you target enemies. Anyway, the first bonfire is right over there. I did miss it my first playthrough. Not all the time, but I did run by it. And I'm pretty sure Gleam was like, hey, there's a bonfire over here. My stamina. Oh fuck. Damn it. Oh, also this game does bring back a thing from Demon's Souls. So when you die, your max health gets lowered by, I think, 10% per death. Up till 50%. So if you die a lot, you'll be at half health. Which, if you look at my health bar, there's a little bit missing. And it's because I died. I remember struggling in this room. I'm not going to, but I remember struggling in this room in the beginning because I didn't know you could just run this way. But yeah, that's like a little arena with a bunch of arrow guys at the top. Huge pain in the ass. There's a bunch of guys just like laying down as well. Ow. Okay, sir, you win. I don't know if I can make that jump. We'll try it later. I don't know how else I would make it over there. Oh, damn it. Can't believe I missed. Okay, let's see if I can make that jump. Worst that's gonna happen is that I will go to the bonfire. That I don't think I rested at, but I can warp to it now anyway. That was close. I felt very close. Rip, that's gonna happen a lot. I guarantee it. We're gonna see a lot of really dumb deaths in this one. Because, you know, we didn't see any for Dark Souls 1. I was 100% undying for that whole playthrough. Nothing went wrong. Just built different, you know? Okay. Oop, I didn't jump at all. There was no jumping involved in that. We'll do that later, I think. We'll come back to that. When I'm more confident with my jumping abilities. Backstab! The mace! My one sip of Estus. I hate that I missed. I'm so mad. Oh, right. Forgot about that guy. Oh no! Crush the rock. With a lazy seasoning in this fucking game, it feels so much more egregious than Dark Souls 1. Like everyone can turn faster. Oh, let's hoping to backstab him. Trying to remember. That's the way I want to go, I think. Yeah, for fun. No profit, though. Whoop. But can I be sneaky? He doesn't know I'm here. He didn't hear all his friends die. No idea. I'm really bad at backstabbing in this one. Yeah, in the first game, right as they start animating, you could backstab them. In this game, I think they turn a little too quickly. Oh, I remember you. Hang on. Not you I'm worried about. It's you. Okay. Here, fire an arrow. There you go. Well, whatever. I'll take it. That's what I was worried about. The firebomb guy behind me. Ow. That's so annoying. I couldn't get over to him. And then he hit me in the face with a firebomb and stabbed me a whole bunch. So that's kind of what Dark Souls 2 is going to feel like. I have very strong memories of just kind of bullshit, but like still having fun. I think this game has more ambushes than the first game. I couldn't say if it has more ambushes than like Demon Souls, but it definitely has that feeling of you're trash and you should feel like trash. I think this game is way easier than Dark Souls 1, though. I think they do a better job of leading you into it. So, like, I think Dark Souls 2 is still good, but you gotta learn its language and play by its rules. And, its rules are like, fuck you. Like, rule number 1 and rule number 2. He'd forget about this guy. Come on. Really? I hit him and he got out of range for the second attack? Love that. Can't fucking believe that. Free souls! I don't know why that one felt like it had like such a longer wind-up. guess I could wear armor, you know? This game, if I remember right as well, I don't know if adaptability affects dodge distance, but weight does. So it's no longer 25% is quick roll, and like above and under 50% is mid roll, and above that is the fat roll. I'm pretty sure it's under 25% is quick roll, and then the lower your weight is under 25%. Is the more iframes and the larger distance you cover with your roll, it's the same with the mid-roll. So being right up to 50% might not be ideal. That was just a really bad spot. They were both gonna start attacking, like, one after the other. No way I was gonna survive. Oh my god, a shield. That might be helpful. I'll take a shield for sure. Not parrying that guy. Fuck around with you this time. Jerk. And who is shooting? Oh, that guy over there. Okay. We'll get to you. Don't think you're safe. Oh my god, I need more dexterity for that. Okay. This area is from the trailer. We want to go way back in time. Or the game, like the gameplay trailer or something. But anyway, they show off opening this door, and it's like 1,000,000 times darker. But now it's like super bright and you can see everything, and then I don't know. I wish they would have kept it darker. Merchant.
Buy something, anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something.
Hey, Grandma, we'll buy something. What do you got? So this is a fist weapon. They're actually a lot of fun to use if you buy 2 of them, and you can, like, power stance them. Good stuff. I want the club. Mace is pretty great, though, so maybe show that off before I switch over to that. I don't need the heal miracle yet. We want to buy that. Okay. Keep the lockstone in mind. Branch is also going to be important. Anyway, I believe I'm remembering correctly. We come up here. Okay. I don't remember where the key is. We'll find it eventually.
Lively time.
The ground is on fire. Look at these little guys! Look at him! Lizard.
Lizard.
They're so dopey looking. I love them so much. Wake up! Kapow! Give me your 90 souls. But item. There. Illusory wall. Oh. I'm always going to expect messages near walls to be like that. Okay, I don't want to go through there yet. I got shit to do. Also, big difference with this one is I can travel to any bonfire, I'm pretty sure, rather than only very specific bonfires like in the first game. Ma'am?
Is that a shark? Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope. How...
Hooray! Okay, I'm got the one, yeah. Okay, I need to level up. We want more faith. Let me see. I think I might want to move somewhere else first. why I wanted to go there, actually. And it's actually after what I'm doing. Okay. I don't have a map of this game in my head at all, so I did have to look that up. Let me see. No? Okay, well, either way, I can take this. We're not gonna have trouble with bosses for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean soon. We'll see. But I did want to level up. Hey, buddy. Oh, that actually just looks like I'm jerking it. Also locked? Yeah, okay. Now, I hate this area for a lot of reasons. I remember there's a jump here, I think? It might be over there. We'll get to that. Oh, I thought there was more. Gonna be more here. Okay, well, maybe not. That's maybe the oops I fell off area. Here's the jump. Oop. And I remember that. I don't remember if it happens again. No.
Oh, I'm
Hello.
sorry. I was just daydreaming, I think. My name is Kale. I'm a traveler, like yourself.
What are you doing?
I'm navigating the continent to create a map.
You're getting really detailed with that map, I guess.
Why cartography, you ask? Well, that's a good question. When I first came to this forsaken land, it was...
It was, yes?
A curse? Something about a curse? How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus. But I do know one thing for certain. I have always been very fond of maps. I came to this land some time ago. Drangleic, the Lost Kingdom. It sounded so romantic.
Hey, controller, don't do that.
Have you seen the jewel? Oh, there's a rather spacious mansion there.
Really?
I've made it my temporary home. Well, as something of a squatter, I'm afraid.
Man, sometimes messages just...
Inside the mansion, I found a strange map, like none I'd ever seen. I believe that it's a map of Drangleic. Now I'm traveling the land to prove it. Yes, that's it. That's why I came to the kingdom. Wait, no, that wasn't it. Then what? I don't seem to recall.
You got a key for that mansion?
Were you looking for that map?
Let's say yes.
Wonderful. Then you're fascinated by maps, just like
Be the map men.
Shame on you. You should have told me before. Here, take this. A key to the mansion.
Thanks.
What a joy to meet a kindred spirit out here.
The map men are real, by the way. They make really fun TikToks. You should. Everyone should check out the map men. I think one of I don't know who they are outside of the map men, but I know they do things outside of map men, and map men is very funny.
Incredible, really, isn't it? Such a map to be chiseled in stone. Oh, but one thing. I would not venture deep into the mansion.
Oh, we're going to.
I can't be certain, but I've heard disturbing noises.
I love disturbing noises.
Something about it feels wrong.
Absolutely not. We're gonna go check out those disturbing noises. It'll be great. I didn't actually expect to see this game as active, just to be as active as it is. Like, I did expect people to still be playing it, but I'm seeing way more activity than I thought. Like, there are so many ghosts. There's so many bloodstains. Like, is it like a fucking special day for Dark Souls 2? Did it, like, come out today? Because sometimes the subreddit will do that. They'll pick, like, specific days and be like, we're all gonna play Dark Souls today! And then they all, like, run through the whole game again. Something tells me no, but it's still such a weird level of activity. Where was the other arrow guy? Who just shot at me? Which one of you dicks just fired an arrow? Okay, well. Was it you? Jerk? Off you go! Oh, he didn't die. That's upsetting. Hey, you wanna come, like, run it? No, okay. You wanna stay down there? Okay, now, I know, specifically, I have gone on record saying that Dark Souls 2 does not throw a boss at you at the start of the game and, you know, expect you to kind of lose and figure your shit out and get better, and, like, that's not a good way to teach you the game. However, if we come up here, we have a fucking problem. I am not dodging right at all. Yeah. Anyway, that's the Pursuer. That's the one chance you get to fight in there. I have beaten him here. It doesn't change anything. It's just like a pat on the back kind of thing. But, yeah, that's the only time it does it. And you can also just leave. Like, if you just climb down the ladder, he doesn't actually pursue you at all. Why did I not swing the third time? But anyway, yeah, that's the Pursuer. He's I struggled with him for a while. But it is okay that I died, because I need to do something a little specific. Well, actually, no. I don't. No, I don't. I will anyway, but I need to run over here. Throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it. Damn it. You're killing me, Smalls. He's totally fucking this up. I'm gonna have to take damage for it, huh? Maybe if I get real in there. Hang on. Oh, now he's definitely not gonna make it. Fine. Do it myself. I get 2 shots at it. And I'm not gonna do any better, probably. Shortcut! Still one of my favorite shortcuts in the game, though. Just like, yeah, have you tried blowing up this wall? I wasn't sure I could backstab him, but I had to try. Anyway, so about those ambushes. I was not joking. Come on, climb on up. No? Don't know how to use ladders? Okay. I'll just loot all your stuff. Really? Come on. Stop blocking me! Okay, we are close to a thing. It's going to be important. I heard the sounds of flying. I don't remember if this is a thing I can do or not. Can we... Well, first off... That is a thing I could do. I was thinking there was a big guy over here. One of those big armored guys. But I guess not. Here, can you... Oh, he's gonna go real slow, isn't he? Whoop, there we go. Ha! Got one of them. Fuck, yeah. Didn't have the stamina to take 3 at once. I'm so fucking slow. I hate my recoveries, dude. Was he just in the corner? I just didn't see him. Maybe hiding over there. I don't know. I didn't look. took way too long. Way too long. I feel like these things reset. I remember being a whole thing. No. Give me, fuck. Shouldn't have tried to attack that guy. Well, whatever, lost a bunch of souls. That's what I was... see, I was trying to do that. I'll never do it again. The timing on it... Okay. The timing on it is very different. Instead of hitting them at, like, the same time, it's forward first and then, like, by a few frames. Okay. That's what I wanted. Nope. Lock onto the other one. Fuck you, game. There you go. The guy that's not a threat to me. Also, being at half health. Terrible. There's a ring that makes it easier. But it is a huge pain in the ass. I was like, they wouldn't get rid of just an entire class of attack. What's the... They're a heavy? There's the jump attack. Okay. Now it's working. I'm doing it at the same time. Nope, never mind, as soon as I say something. Crazy. Okay. No one else? Okay. Got a better shield. And it's lighter. And if I remember right, going down here is where we learn about Ferrous Lockstones? Yeah. I wouldn't be shocked to learn about mimics right now either. Oh right, trap chests. But anyway, these little faces, you plug a stone into them and they do various things. Hey there, buddy.
Hello there. Traveling all alone in these treacherous times. Well, I hope you have a very good reason. Oh, hogwash. Who am I to judge? My name is Pate. I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself. Oh yes, you be cautious if you go any farther. There's treasure in there for certain, but the entrance locks from behind. I saw the same design earlier, and it's the same contraption, I'm sure. I was with this warrior, you see, and he insisted that he go inside first.
You want to get
The rather
69,
brusque
nice.
fellow tried to swipe the loot for himself, but it trapped him inside. I still have the gent's ring. I do hope he wasn't harmed.
Trustworthy fella? Absolutely.
I'll leave this one to you. I'm worried about what might be inside.
It's only a problem for travelers like me, not like him, a traveler.
I'll leave this one to you.
Okay. Okay. I don't even know what's going on. Anyway. Let's go. Ambush time. See, something I really don't like about Dark Souls, like, not enough to, like, obviously not play it, but one of the things that really bothers me is that what just happened, having the big wind-up animation, and then it locks onto me and just doesn't let go when it swings. I think that's annoying. I don't mind a change in direction, but I think a lot of times, especially in 2, they will just lazy Susan directly onto you. And it sucks.
Well, I see you managed to escape. I hope that brave warrior didn't come a cropper either. Be careful out there. There's Oh. It allows undead to call out for help to one another across
Hooray,
the
co-op.
fissures between with luck. Well, I hope that. Be careful.
I want my souls, though. Jalu cooperation, exactly. Hit the right fucking barrels, Jesus. It's not that hard. Wow. I wasn't expecting to throw another one, so I rolled right into it. Apparently it's very difficult for them to throw firebombs into barrels that explode. I don't know. I feel like they could be better shots. Really? Now you're gonna be fucking cool and run at me and stab me? It feels like everything is punishing. Like, if I run out of stamina, if I hit them while they're blocking, I take a long time to recover. I don't remember if that's linked to adaptability or not. But it could be. So, like, there is a technically, kind of, sort of, technically a way to fix it. Not explode. Of course. You know, of course. I'm also getting tired of knocking them back far enough where my second swing doesn't hit them. Some of the tension. What a weird thing going on. What a weird looking tree. Keep that in mind. You remember that weird looking tree. Know it exists. No recovery needed for their fall or anything. I also feel like he just canceled his attack and was like, nah, I'm done. We're gonna come down for you. Ugh. Everything is just so fucking slow. And the lady that sells miracles is until later. You know what? Fuck you. This is gonna kill me. Yep. That wasn't an oops, that was intentional, but I knew it was gonna kill me. I was gonna die anyway. We're actually gonna leave. I need to do something before this continues. Because I am gonna keep going on record saying I fucking hate the Dark Souls wiki. I also hate Vextra Life. If you like those things, you're wrong, and you should feel terrible about yourself and your life choices up to now. How they arrange the wiki is awful, both of them. And Vextra Life is notorious for not having the right information and also being very slow to update things. But the Dark Souls wiki will tell you things that are just flat out wrong. Especially when it comes to like locations and where things are and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, in my head, I knew exactly where I was going. I knew what to do. Sort of. I didn't know exactly the direction to go. But I knew that it was one of the first areas. So this is the way to Hyde's tower. And if you look at the NPC that sells miracles and you click on Hyde's tower, it says the previous location was where I just was, which is not true. But does Rabbit sell tuna in cans? I have no idea. We don't buy tuna. No one. I'm the only human being alive that seems to like tuna out of a can. So no, we don't. I don't know. We never buy it. Pull the fucking lever! Okay. I guess I don't. Wow. Okay. What? There's a reason we don't buy tuna, and it's not me. Wow, okay. Just immediately abandon me because I don't know if Rabba sells tuna. Oh, it sounds like something they would sell, honestly, but I don't know. It's never been something we've looked for. I'm gonna say yes. That they do. And then be surprised if I'm wrong. You feel like this area designed to knock you the fuck off these dodgy ledges? Yeah, there's... You'll fall off a lot here. Luckily, I'm using the mace, so I do like extra damage to these guys. Ow. Fuck. Well. That hurt. I gotta be extra careful because I have half health. So these, that's a boss arena, and I'm pretty sure this lever makes the boss arena larger, which can be good, can be bad, really depends on your playstyle. But we're not going to touch it yet. We're going to try to get this guy's attention about the rest of them. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come. Sir? I know. There we go. How far are you gonna follow me? Yeah, that's right. Keep going. Give me a place where I have enough room to go around you. I definitely don't want to fight both of you. One of you is going to have to turn around. How far are we going? There we go. Oh boy, he's like, oh no! There's only one of me left. Okay, now do I go this way? Ah, why did the other night guy get up? No, don't do that! That's wrong, I don't like it. Not cool, not okay. Not a fan. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, I almost ran off the edge. God, they're so fast. Woo! I don't know why you're upset. Can't be backstabbed. Got it. I don't think he should have woken up. Those guys are usually, as far as I remember, really chill. Up and chose violence. Yeah, I don't know why he got up. Unless it's just one, like, he's the one that gets up, I guess. Alright. Open this up while I'm here. The bow? Yeah. Anybody?
Ah, yes. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later.
Hey, Eth, are you still there? Oh, yeah, you're lurking. I have a question. Alright. Am I going to Rabbit after stream?
You, stand back. The name's Lenigrast. Just a simple blacksmith. And you are? Another useless traveler.
Oh, okay. Are you just gonna eat the tuna salad then?
Planted firmly in the earth.
Rinse it. Give it a good rinse.
You flirtatious vagabonds. Oh,
flirtatious?
Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick.
Stop hitting me in the face with your tongs. Okay, we might stick with the mace, but I don't know if that's going to be a for sure thing. I just wasn't sure if you were needing something to fix your tuna salad. So if I needed to go to Rabbit after stream. Do the pouches have special magic tuna in them that make them different? You miss shopping, or really? Like roulette with their pre-made sushi, that's fair. They've gotten better about things. It's not... They're not as bad as they were a few years ago. That's for sure. But now that convenience stores can sell alcohol and stuff, they have a wide alcohol selection that has taken up a lot of the store. Don't live near anything and don't live with anyone who owns a car. Boy, yeah, that's awful. Ow. Ow. Yep, there's the lazy Susan I remember. I'm also dodging too early, but fuck me, I hate that. Yeah, Rabba has definitely come in handy a lot since living here. Hungry at 3 a.m. Walk to Rabba. Forgot something at the store and don't feel like driving a car? Walk to Rabba. Yeah, you could mix the tuna water in with their wet food instead of water. Save up the tuna water, so when Obi visits next, we can give her tuna bong water. Hi, Obi. Do you not like my gifts? Oh. I said to give her the tuna water so she could put it in her bong. So she can have tuna bong water. She's already got hot dog bong water. Why not tuna bong water? You know, when you get tired of the hot dog flavor. Right, we only do it for people we don't like. Who says? I'm trying to add variety and spice to your life. This is the things I get. Ow. Alright, sir, you win. Right, you two get mad when he dies. Okay, But the real question that we need to be asking is, if you could flavor your bong water with anything, what? And you can't say nothing. What would you put in it? Because if hot dog bong water is going to be gross and make it taste like hot dogs, then like, what kind of flavor would you rather hit? Matcha? Okay. Sriracha. Whoops, snow rolled way too early. I like that. I like, what would you flavor it with? And you're like, wild cherry Kool-Aid. I already did it though, it wasn't great. And that's like the best you've got. That's fair. I can't imagine things translate very well, flavor-wise, to bong water. You get like the memory of Kool-Aid. Ow. Okay, so this boss is gonna be super easy or super annoying, and I don't know which, but we'll find out. Ow, no. No! Fuck. I was hoping he'd fall off. I remember an easier way to get him to fall off. I just don't remember what it is. Yeah, I have killed him like that before, but now I gotta go that whole fucking way. I could kill it without doing this, but I just think this is funnier. Or double in your bong. You think it would be better if you, like, made it really strong? Like a very over-steeped dark roast coffee, just acidic enough to take the stains off of anything? Yeah, he was so close to the edge. I'm annoyed he didn't fall off. Don't understand. I don't either. That's why I'm just being weird about it. Because I knew LB would have feelings about tuna bong water. Would the aromatic tea work better? Your guess is as good as mine. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck, I didn't switch my weapon like I wanted. Okay, let's do it this way. Whoops. Damn. I should have picked up my souls. It's taken me a while to get used to this game, just like in what I want to do and how it reacts to what I want to do. I could probably just crush an effigy too. Go back to human form, get all my health back. That feels like giving up. And maybe a waste of an effigy. I'm also running right by a bonfire, I think. Because I don't think I should have to be doing this run. I know there's one over by the dragon, but I'm not fighting a dragon to get to a bonfire. So where is this one? I'm looking right at it. Okay. Wow, I just wasn't looking for a bonfire, and I'm like, you know, this feels wrong. Here we are. Bonfire. Oh, I have to burn the energy, don't I? Yeah, okay. Right, I can just crush them. See that turning? I hate that so much. Super annoying. run a little circle around him. Like I'm fighting Bowser. They grab your tail. Throw you into the nearest mine. Oh no! Fuck off. Didn't have the stamina for it. That's done. That's what got me. Man. I was one hit away. I have a slightly shorter run. Oh, God. Man, just the egregious lazy Susaning on that fucking guy kills me. Like... Oh, aggressive. Fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, he's too close to the edge. He's not just gonna, like, jump back. This would be significantly easier if I flip the switches. I still want him to fall off. Like, I want it to happen. Rather than me. I don't know what's up with that animation when I go to touch the fog and it's like blah, blah, blah. He didn't fall off, but way funnier if he did. Anyway, there's not always a bonfire after a boss in this one, too. Focus and stop trying to do silly things. Anyway, hello, ma'am. Not the pool of blood. I never want to touch the pool of blood.
My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power. But the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide.
Increases faith. Okay. Now, you sell anything I actually want. Yes, you sell Lightning Spear, which I'm not there yet for faith. Okay. So someone else sells the things that I actually want. I'm taking this. I want Lightning Spear. And we'll worry about using it later. But okay, so the idea that I have is I need like 36. Like 36 faith. We're not going to do a bunch of Lightning Spear stuff. What I want, though, there's a spell that will increase my attack damage by a certain amount and my defense. And on top of that, I can get Sunlight Blade, which is what I need the 36 faith for. And that's from a much later NPC. Oh, they're both from the same NPC. Okay. But 36 faith, and then strength, and go, like, pure damage weapons, and then I can put lightning damage on it, because that lightning damage in this game scales with weapon damage. So when I make it do lightning damage, the more damage that my weapon does, the more lightning damage I add. And top that off, I do 50 plus with the buff, and I'm thinking that might be pretty fun. It could also be garbage, but we'll find out.
May the power of miracles offer your souls to...
Anyway, that's all I needed her for. But now I have a ranged attack. But yeah, so I'm gonna go Faith Strength. And see try to have a fun time with that. Especially because I already know how to use a strength build to some extent. Why did it just meh at me? And I also have another Estus shard. Ma'am.
Is that a shard you found? Here, to see light, however faint.
Now I can dip 3 times. That's the only one I've got, right? Yeah. Make it to 22 faith? That's just enough, okay. There it is, agility. So, I think attunement gives me agility as well, but so does adaptability, and we want our agility, I think, to be around 100, from what I was reading before. But, that's for later. For now, we're gonna throw lightning bolts. Now we'll go back to Giant's Forest. Also, do I only have 3 casts of Lightning Spear? Hey, that's one of the spells I want. Yeah, I only have 3 casts of Lightning Spear. Okay. Lower than I thought. I don't know how many I thought I was gonna get. Fuck, I can't do anything. Stop. He's suddenly aggressive and was not a second ago. I didn't kill Grandma, it's okay. We're gonna do that again. Okay, geometry is stopping me. There we go. Do I have any Titanite? 2. Okay, I might be able to level up my mace a little bit. That was so close! Come on, man! Woo! There we go. Alright, how much damage am I gonna do with Lightning Spear? 200. Okay. That's an okay amount, I suppose. Luckily, we're not going to be relying on Lightning Spear. It's unlocked. Couldn't do anything. It's the turtle game. Both in enemies and strategies. Dark Souls 2, I'm trying to remember, and it's not very clear. I feel like Dark Souls 2 is where I really figured out that Dark Souls 1 is designed for 1v1 combat in a game that throws multiple enemies at you constantly. And I honestly don't think any Souls game is very good with the multiple people, like the multiple enemy encounters. Damn it. I even rolled. I'm just gonna roll through this whole area. I fight 20 rats? No, not usually. Not when I can only attack one of them at a time. Oh, hey, it finally happened. I killed him enough where he's not gonna spawn. There are sections in Dark Souls 1 that do throw a lot of enemies at you, too. And that's a huge pain in the ass. I think 2 does it a lot, though. Hey, I only got one of them. Dark Souls 2 also, like, loves ambushes, like, literally what this was. And... gosh. I won't say Dark Souls 2 nailed it, but it's okay, it's still good. We were done with ambushes. We got more ambushes. Hooray! The game does get easier. I think that's an important point to make. The game is not shit forever, but there's a reason I don't play a lot of Dark Souls 2. I really don't like the beginning. And we're only getting to the boss I probably hate the most out of everything I remember of Dark Souls 2. Yeah. Like this is the recommended first area. I think that's important to know, as we've seen all the shit I've had to just put up with. God, that would have pissed me off if I would have fallen. Oh, did you get... No, you're not stuck. Okay. Is that shield better than the one I'm using? For physical damage and fire damage, yeah, okay. Anyway, shortcut. And then, you know, an elevator boss. Oops. I didn't think you would attack again. Well, if we think we're dying a lot now, just fucking wait till we play Dark Souls 3. The game I have literally only gone through like a single time. No, okay. I wasn't sure if I had a key for that yet. Maybe I should burn an effigy. Wait, why is this elevator up here? This is the one I took down before. The elevators reset when I die, too. I didn't meet this guy. This is one of those boss fights that's either going to go very well for me or very poorly, and I don't know which. With as slow as I am, very poorly. Stop jumping back! Also, yes, he just ripped his own arm off to beat me with it. Fuck. Oh well. We'll burn an effigy so I have more health. Also opens me up to be invaded, I think. Oh, wait. That's... Burning it blocks invaders from beyond? Okay, never mind. I don't have to burn it. I do crush it. Boy, I don't remember a lot of this game. Crush the effigy. That means I don't get invaded? That's cool as hell, though. I'm all for that. I'm gonna use life gem now. Give my health back. God damn it. Why won't you cooperate? Do what I need you to do. Fine, don't. I think the guy with the sword is just like, alright, we doing something. I don't know what, I wasn't paying attention. Fuck off. Right in time for the backstab. Like its AI was just off until the game knew that it could be a pain in the ass. Come on, man. Let's go. I should have taken the other shortcut. I forgot that I even had this shortcut open. It just didn't occur to me. I've been going the other way so long. Damn. Well, whatever, I did fine. Off. Heck yeah, we'll summon Pate. And Luit. Yeah! Fuck it. Luit's hilarious. You saw the Phantom. Yeah, this is Luit. He's wearing Havel's armor and has 2 great shields. Love this guy. It's so stupid. I'll throw my 3 lightning spears and you guys can do all the work until you get murdered because... this isn't the remaster of Dark Souls 1. $19 because he's like wood? That's funny. Ow, ow. I'm doing so much less damage from this because I have people summoned. Just like a dinner plate. I think that all the time for this shield. Fuck. I could have done that without the summons, but I love Luit. I forgot he existed until now. So funny. Just made of shields. Okay, I don't think anything's down here. Anyway, that was the last giant. We just made an entire species extinct.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray!
I don't know what the soldier's key opens. It might be the door up top. Run up the ladder. We'll worry about leveling up in a second. Of which we are going to do strength, I think. There we go. Tinkle Demon, die! I can't hit anything on the ground. This is terrible. Fuck me. Yes, I called it a Tinkle Demon. That's exactly what it is. It gives me Twinkling Titanite. And it makes little tinkle sounds. It should come back if I press bonfire? Enough. Now, can I line this up right? Whoop. There we go. How embarrassing it would be to die. Like, kill the boss, get all the souls, get murdered by some guy because I opened a chest. Is that everything in here? So. Whee. Now let us go level up. Maybe put some stuff on this mace? Make it +1. Maybe +2.
I knew you'd be around.
The Morning Star still does bleed damage, right? Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever switch over to it, though. See what other people say. Bleed's a bit rubbish. Okay, all you need to know. Some guy was like, yeah, it bleeds kind of crap. There we go. Get that a little bit. And we can push it up to +2.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Bearer of the curse, seek lest.
So much strength. Okay. Let's go check out this mansion that I got a key for. There's a map in it. Right, it's right next to the giant hole, the town hall. Very good. You know, good property. What a weird noise to hear in a mansion. It's pigs outside. Look at them. They're kind of cute. Look at them, little piggies. Piglet, destroyer of worlds. Devourer of of thine enemies. Those pigs don't fuck around. I wish I could be way gentler with this joystick, though. But it's like all or nothing sometimes. Hurrah for Giant. Blood! Blood! Skeleton! Oh no! So spooky. I'll never be able to backstab him. Hello, I'm here for your weird noises. Who's making them? Just the skeleton? Oh. Okay, well. Guy's a coward anyway. How brave can a cartographer be of all? I don't think there's more to that area. I love the message in front of this. Get people to think it's a chest. That's... people are mean. You know, I think more people are playing Dark Souls 2 than Dark Souls 1 Remaster. Like, there's so many more messages and shit. Kind of wild. Now, what was the thing I just picked up? Show this to a certain person. Oh. I don't.
Is that a shard you've here to see light? However,
I don't remember who that would be. More sippies! And I won't be able to look up. So. So what we're gonna do. I know we're dangerously close to the end of stream. But we're gonna head on over to Cardinal Tower. And we're gonna pick a fight with a guy. No, I'm gonna go the other way, actually. No, no, no! Sure. Fuck me. I didn't think they would, one, leash that far and then run after me. Like, I'm used to this. In my head, the guys with spears just walk everywhere, like in Dark Souls 1. Not so in this one. So maybe I could lure them into the room. I appreciate them being more aggressive than they were when I started the game, though. I say that as this guy just suddenly puts his shield up and doesn't do anything. There we go. Big reason I want to do this next boss fight, it is the Pursuer. It has the stupidest gimmick to it. And I don't even know if I'll be able to do it. Like, it's that dumb. I don't think I can see anything from here. I don't remember if the Pursuer has a summon, like an NPC summon. That would be very helpful, actually. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh well, I'll get plenty of human effigies, I'm not too worried about it. One more time, check up here. Nope, okay. So the way of killing him, the way you're supposed to, I say, is really rough to do by yourself. Anyway, he's stupidly fast. Well, so much for that one. Nope. Okay, well, because the message on the ground, I couldn't do it. But you're supposed to shoot him with the giant ballistas, and it does tons of damage and whatever, so we're probably gonna die here. He actually is feeling way slower than he used to. I don't know if I'm just better in my old age or something, but I remember him being way more aggressive. Whoop! Nope, that was it. I'm like the world's slowest Estus Blast drinker. Maybe that message will be gone next time I fight him. Either way, we'll leave him for next time. So, yeah. This is Dark Souls 2. It does get easier, I will say. But the beginning, the game kind of tries to point you this direction, I think. It doesn't necessarily do it, but this is generally considered the first area. The Pursuer is a huge pain in the ass boss fight, though. And there's a couple of them that are like that. But I enjoy the bosses, I think, in this game more than a lot of the bosses in Dark Souls 1. But in general, I think the encounter design of outside of boss fights in Dark Souls 2, I remember so much bullshit. And 3 is bullshit, but faster. Which is a little unfair, because I think 3 you have more tools to handle the bullshit. Like with like weapon skills. That's when that comes into it. So like you'll have like a mana bar for physical attacks, and you'll do like a special flourish depending on the kind of weapon you're using. We'll see when we get there. It'll be pretty cool. But that is it for me. I was hoping to get more out of Faith, but I don't even do that much damage with my lightning spear. So we're gonna ditch it for strength for now. And then tomorrow we'll fight the Pursuer. We'll meet another great NPC that is a fan favorite, and we'll continue on our journey. Saturday is going to be interesting. I'm excited for Saturday. Yay, NPCs. She's one of my favorites for like no reason. I don't know. She's just so cool. I don't know. she's a good one. Out of all the NPCs in Dark Souls that have like barely any personality, I guess. So, you know, the bar's really low. But yeah, Saturday's gonna be interesting. I may have convinced LB to play something very different, so I'm excited about it. I'll know more before Saturday. Honestly, I won't know more tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm excited about it. But yeah. So that is it for me. Thank you everyone for joining me. And I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and good night.
Lizard.